What's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. So today we're going to cover a little question here on how you can basically avoid canceling orders on Amazon, which is a big deal and will hurt your seller account a lot. But this isn't just for Amazon, right? This also applies to other marketplaces like eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari, okay? So I'll answer it specifically for Amazon here, but just understand that you can take the same kind of strategy and apply it to other marketplaces as well, if you deem fit, okay? Now, Frank's got a great question here, and he's actually in the private group that comes with Online Arbitrage Pro, full of hundreds of other successful sellers. And full disclosure, guys, 5.0, so Online Arbitrage Pro 5.0 will launch later tonight. This is the last chance. This right here is your last chance to get in and save $600 off the purchase price of 5.0, okay? There's a special pre-launch link down in the description. It will let you save $600 off 5.0. When the course goes live finally later tonight, you will no longer be able to get in through that discount link, and it will skyrocket to $997. So if you're interested in 6 proven ways to make money from home every single month reselling, click the first link in the description, save $600, and use that $600 to jumpstart your reselling business a little bit faster. So Frank wrote in the group, "Hey guys, so I found a great item that sold very quickly. I sold 68 units in 24 hours, and I'm super pumped as this is a big milestone for me. However, somehow I sold 9 units that I do not physically have. I'm not sure how I had extra items in my inventory, probably my error, but now I have 9 items that I cannot fulfill. I'm kind of freaking out and I don't know what I should do. Has anybody else experienced anything like this? SOS. So first of all, congratulations on sourcing a great product. 68 units, I think you said, in less than 24 hours is a fast selling product. And if the margin was great, that's a lot of profit. So first of all, congratulations. That's a success right there. Okay, now replicate that process, look for other similar products like that. It's always like a rinse and repeat type of thing. Kind of replicate what works for you and avoid what doesn't through trial and error. Okay, so first of all, congratulations. Second of all, I think that you said, and I remember answering this and kind of conversing with you in the Facebook group about a week ago about this. So he said it was probably his error that he actually overlisted in his inventory, because currently with everything going on with the coronavirus right now, you have to, with a lot of different items, they just opened books up, but with a lot of different items, you have to actually merchant fulfill yourself, okay? So you can't ship everything into FBA and have them monitor your units for you. So because of that, I think we covered that he did actually make an error and actually listed 9 more items by accident than he was supposed to. But that happens. It's happened to me a couple different times where you miscalculate how many actual items you have, or instead of putting like an 8 in the inventory, you put 9, and then when you go to sell that 9th unit, you don't actually have that 9th unit, and so that can be a problem, right? So you basically have 2 options. One's the right option and the other one's the one that you probably don't want to do, okay? So first and foremost, you could simply cancel the order, right? And then, you don't have to ship the items out, right? That said, I would not recommend doing that, because canceled orders on Amazon, canceled orders on eBay, and they don't really take it as seriously on Poshmark and Mercari, but I'm sure that eventually, if you cancel enough orders, they will take it seriously. So the first thing I would say is don't cancel the order, because that will really hurt your seller metrics. And if you cancel enough orders, it will lead to an account suspension, okay? So don't cancel the order. What I would recommend that you do is option number 2, right? So what I do, and I've learned, this isn't something I made up, this is something I've learned through networking and other, with other successful resellers, is what I would recommend that you do is find like your cheapest inventory item, or maybe the item that doesn't really sell that well that you sourced and is a mistake, right? And what I would do is ship that item out that like doesn't sell well or is super low value, ship that out in the same package basically to the customer, okay? And then preemptively, maybe the next day, email them and say something like, hey, I just realized, or hey, I was going through inventory or orders and I just realized that one of our employees made a mistake and shipped you out the wrong item. I would like to apologize for this inconvenience. I've gone ahead personally and corrected it myself by refunding your payment and refunding your order, and you can keep the item free of charge. I hope that that helps, or something along those lines, right? So to recap, basically, you're shipping out an item that you don't necessarily care about. That doesn't mean just like wrap up something random in your house like a pen, right? Or like, a paper clip laying around. That's not what I'm saying, right? Wrap up a physical item, okay? Like something that's an actual product that you have in your inventory. Make sure that you take that out of your inventory as well, or you're just run into the same problem eventually in the future on that item. So find something that is of not that much value or isn't selling that well, ship that out instead to the customer, and then preemptively handle that for them by maybe emailing them the next day and saying that, hey, you realized one of your employees made a mistake and packed the wrong item in their order yesterday. You wanted to reach out to them personally and kind of refund their order, make sure that they're happy, apologize for the inconvenience and the misunderstanding. You're already taking fault there, basically reminding them that you're a small business and your employee made a mistake, which will kind of, speak to their heartstrings a little bit. You're refunding them so they won't care anymore. And oh, by the way, they still got the item and you still didn't have to cancel the order, so your metrics aren't harmed, okay? So that's basically how I would recommend handling that situation. It's one that's happened to me a couple different times and I've handled it that way. I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 times and never had an issue. The customer's always usually like, thank you for letting me know, I appreciate it, or something like that, or they just don't respond and you never hear back from them. Now, the only thing that I would say is some sellers or some buyers on Amazon have opted out of emails, so you can't email them preemptively. So in that case, what I'd recommend that you do is the same exact thing, right? Ship it out to them, a completely different item, ship that item out to them so you don't have to cancel the order. And then what you do is you just simply wait for them to email you, because chances are they will email you when they realize that you sent them the complete wrong item, okay? So that's basically how I'd handle it. I hope that really helps, Frank. That's a great question. If you guys have questions, I have answers. Drop them in the comment section down below. I would love to answer them for you. Remember, this right here is your last chance to get into Online Arbitrage Pro during the 5.0 pre-launch, where you can save $600 off the purchase price of 5.0, okay? First link in the description for that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.